Okay, good morning. We're here on our criminal pretrial. We'll begin with Mr. Ellis. Good morning.
I represent the Benedicts. We had filed, this Susan and Jeremiah Benedict, we had filed a waiver of appearance. On Friday, Your Honor, we had filed a motion to dismiss in the case of both of them. I'm recovering from spinal fusion, so I've been out of pocket for a while. But either way, we're asking, I've spoke to the state about continuing so that we can go ahead and get it set on your motion docket.
Very good. We'll continue this till the next cycle, October 14th. And if you'll call my judicial assistant, and that's how we're setting the longer hearings.
Yeah,
Ms.
and that's
Bossell?
correct, Your Honor. I'd just ask Mr. Ellis to reach out today, if possible, to both my assistant, Ms. Freeman, and also Ms. Van Boxtel.
Okay.
Let's get that on the books.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hope you're feeling better.
Feeling much better.
Thank you. Mr. Skibasky.
All of mine go first. I like this.
Morning, Your Honor. Kim Skivasky on behalf of Elizabeth Danlong. She's present and coming to the podium. Your Honor, there are two cases. One is a 23 case, and I spoke with Ms. Herndon, who's here instead of Ms. Sharpless, and I believe that may be announced as an all-cause.
That's correct, on the 23 case.
Yeah, we were going to resolve them together, but
Okay.
it's going to be an all-cause.
Yes, my understanding is we're announcing an all-cause based on the victim's requested cases.
On only one, Your Honor, though.
On which one?
23.
23 CF 840.
Okay. So where are we at on the 2021 case?
Your Honor, we're asking to pass that on to docket day. I've spoken with Ms. Boson. We're trying to work out a resolution that hopefully will be announced to the court
Very
on
good.
Monday.
So our docket day is
Next
actually,
Monday, Your Honor, I
next
believe.
Monday.
19th.
What's the date?
It's the 19th.
What's that? August 19th. And it'll be at 9 o'clock. Okay.
And Your Honor, Ms. Cheryl Gooden contacted me last night. She had an emergency, and I'm covering for her cases.
Okay.
There are
Hold
6
on.
on the docket.
Yeah, hold on a second. Ma'am, you're good. You don't have to stay around. Let me pull up Ms. Gooden's. Okay, the first one I have is Jacob Arnold. Or if you want to go through your list, either way.
Your Honor, on Jacob Arnold, 23 CF 2030, she's asking for a continuance in this matter, and I don't believe Ms. Sharpless had an objection, but I'm not sure what her notes reflect to the prosecutor here.
The only thing, is there any way we can come back on docket day on that one? Because she announced it last time that was the last continuance.
Oh,
I know you're,
yes, Your
I'm not
Honor.
holding you to that, and
Well, she had
there
given
may be
me-
some circumstances and whatnot, but I at least want to remind people that we actually
Yes,
said
sir.
those.
I'll advise her then to pass it to the docket day.
Yeah, if she can get back, come on back on docket day, which is the 19th.
Yes, sir. Then
Okay.
there's a State versus Allen, 23 CF 2676.
I do not have that on my docket. For this Ms. Gooden's case?
Yes.
Well, this is what she texted me, the list of those that she's asking for
I
continuance.
I don't have an Allen on my case.
Okay.
Let me check. I do show it on the docket.
You show it on your docket?
I showed him the docket.
What's the case number?
It's
Yeah, Arnold.
23 CF 2676.
Okay. I don't know why I've got it, why I don't have it, but what's the status of it, Mr. Scrivett?
She's requested a continuance. I'm not sure how many times it's been up, Your Honor. and
Okay,
it's on
we'll
your-
continue until October 14th.
Yes, sir. State versus Brown, 23.
I've got that one.
Okay. 23 CF 1523. She's requesting a continuance.
Okay. Just, the only thing I would point out is that we're over a year old, and that's when I'm kind of starting to ask questions. So we'll continue it till next October 14th, but please kind of have her let me know what's
Yes, sir.
going on that
I'll
day.
inform her. Then State versus Clark, 24 CF 812.
And that's a new case. You want to continue it?
Yes, sir.
Continue it to October 14th.
Then State versus Copeland, 23
Correct.
CF 1142. She's requesting a continuance.
Where are we at on this? This is another one of these cases. This is a serious case, but it's over a year old. Does the state have some information on where we're at with this case?
Your Honor, the information that I have is that there's been an offer made to Ms. Gooden in this case. She was requesting that it left the separate docket day without subs, pending to hear if Mr. Copeland was amenable to the offer.
You wish to have her come on docket day on that, Your Honor?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to know, so when they're over a year old in these complicated cases, I'm not asking her to really respond, but at least let us know what's going on with the discovery. In other words, if she's not going to take the offer, then where are we at? Let's get ready to go to trial. That's kind of my
Yes,
thing.
sir.
So we'll come back on, why don't we come back on docket day on that one?
Yes, sir.
That's August 19th,
Yes. And lastly, State versus De Leon,
okay?
23 CF 2128. Same status.
Okay.
Continuance request.
Very good. We'll continue that. It's less than a year old. We'll come back on again, October 14th.
And Your Honor, that's it for me.
Okay,
Thank you.
very good.
Appreciate it.
Mr. Browning?
Yes, thank you, Judge. Your Honor, Floyd Browning for Goncalo Carvalho. It's 22 CF 1731. Judge, we have to pass that to next pretrial. It's actually the first time up case. This was a case, I think he went back to Georgia. And so it's a 22 case, but it's a new case for the court.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm waiting on discovery.
State? State, no good with that?
Carvalho, front page there.
Okay, we'll continue until October 14th.
Okay. Next.
Because it looked like it was more than a year old, but I'll take,
Yeah, it was, I think it was a, DOP went back and didn't complete something and then didn't realize he had a warrant and the court withdrew that warrant for him, and so it's a new case on the docket.
okay, very good. John Howard?
Yes, Judge Howard. John Howard, Judge, 24 CF 1025. We have to pass that to your next pretrial, Judge. It's first time up.
Correct, October 14th, continue it.
Kyle Jordan, 24 CF 448. I have a written plea agreement to a misdemeanor, Judge. May I approach?
You may. Very good. Okay, obviously, state, let me make sure the state signed it and we're all good. Okay, very good. Aren't I supposed to sign this, Mr. Brown? Don't I have a signature on this? I just want to make sure it goes.
There's not a better jar. Oh, yes, Mr. Chair. I put it on standard form. I didn't have a signature block for you, Judge.
Okay.
I'm going to recreate that, Judge, and come back on docket day.
No, we'll just sign. I'll just sign it down here. Old school.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Judge. Lastly, Judge, have Abiel Gonzalez Val is 24 CF 1297.
Okay.
I show that one has been rescheduled to Tuesday.
Is he an inmate?
Must be an inmate.
You sure your client's, I think he might be an inmate.
Okay.
Okay. So we automatically move the inmates to Wednesday if we pick up on them.
What time? Is it 9 a.m.?
9, same time.
Okay. Okay, very good. Thanks, Judge.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.
Ms. Merrifield? Good morning.
Some of them are high chambers. My cases are under Flaherty today, Judge. The first one I have is Tiara Allen in 24 CF 732. There's a waiver on file. I'd like to leave this one set for docket day for plea or continue. I've provided some information to the state, and they need a little more time to review it.
Very
That was
good.
Tiara
We'll
Allen.
come back on the 19th.
The next case I have is Joseph Benison in 23 CF 2171. Mr. Benison is present here. And Judge, we'd like to leave him set for docket day. This will be plea or trial for 8/19. We anticipate a resolution.
Very good. State, good with that? Plea or trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. Chapman?
Thank you, Judge. The next case is Kyle Chapman in 23 CF 1015. There is a waiver on file. I'd like to leave this one set 8/19 plea or trial.
Okay. State, good with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
I have Roman Hake in 24 CF 72. There is a waiver on file. I'd like to continue this to the next pretrial, Judge. I did just provide some information to the state that may aid in resolution.
Very good. That's a
Without
relatively
objection.
new case as well, so we'll continue this till the next cycle, October 14th, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge. And then the last case I have left on the docket is Anicia Gines in 23 CF 423. There is a waiver on file. If we may approach.
You may. So we'll continue this to the next cycle, October 14th.
And I believe that's all I have, Judge.
I think
Thank you.
that's great. Thank you. You have a nice day.
You too.
Mr. Crawford.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
I have one with you today. The gentleman is Nathan Gray. It's an older case. Mr. Gray does have a waiver in the file. Since I came into this case, we've had 5 days of depositions, and we have 2 more days that we need to do. One of those days is with an out-of-state witness in Michigan. When I came in, myself and Mr. Lusko got together and figured out all the witnesses that really needed to be deposed. A lot of them were medical personnel. That's why we had to have multiple days. We had roughly 30 different medical personnel that were listed for this particular case, which is a case involving heavy medical records. So we're asking to continue it. The state and I discussed that we're getting very close to a resolution, and I think we're at the tail end.
Okay. So you want to just have a full cycle continuance, or?
Yes,
No chance it will be done in a week with docket day?
with the particular witness, she's a minor in Michigan. We're having to put more work.
That's all right. I'm just kind of figuring out. It looks like you guys you've had a substantial amount of discovery, and it looks like you've worked your way through it. So
Yes, Your Honor.
if we can get it done in a week, we'll set it on docket. If not, we'll do a full cycle. That's fine.
Okay,
That'll be October 14th.
thank you.
Okay, I think that's Mr. Durrell.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
May it please the court, Justin Durrell. Your Honor, my first client is Mr. Stephen Abbott. I did speak to Mr. Abbott himself last week. He has been discharged from the hospital, but he is actually undergoing surgery today. I believe we've got a plea worked out with the state. Obviously, I need to speak with him, make sure he's able to make it, but if we can leave it set for plea continue. And if I can get him here, I think we should be able to resolve it.
On docket day?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So we'll come back on August 19th, plea or continue.
Next, Your Honor, is Mr. Matthew Allshouse. I've got a motion to dismiss filed. I've contacted your office. Is Ms. Van Boxtel doing it by email, or do we need to set a phone call?
Phone calls.
Phone call?
Yeah, she'll get both assistants on the phone at the same time and get it set. We find that's the most efficient.
Okay. So just set a phone conference with her to get that
Correct.
scheduled?
So we'll do a full cycle continuance and allow you to get that in, and she'll get it in as soon as we can on that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm sure it'll be before October 14th, but let's go ahead and get that scheduled as soon as possible.
Thank you, Your Honor. Next is Ms. Catherine Booker. Your Honor, we're still trying to get some answers in Ms. Booker's case if we may have another continuance. This was one where there was a new case, came back, FDLE did recently come back, no controlled substances. So we're trying to get the old case resolved based on that, Your Honor.
So is the new case, has that gone away?
It has not yet. I will be filing a motion to dismiss, but I'm hoping to get everything done in one fell swoop.
Do we need to bring it back on docket day or do a full cycle?
I think probably a full cycle, Your Honor. We're waiting to hear back from law enforcement. I think that would be the safer way to try to get everything resolved at that time.
Very good. So we'll continue both of these cases till October 14th. Did we announce the case numbers? 24 CF 902 and 22 CF 1903, I think.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay.
Your Honor, next is Mr. Angel Castilla, 24 CF 91, requesting a continuance in this one, Your Honor. This one's on me. I did not reach out to Ms. Sharpless to schedule the depositions. I have spoken to her about the case. I just need to get those depositions set, and I apologize, Your Honor.
It's relatively recent, so we'll give you a pass on.
Thank you very
Continue
much.
to October 14th at 9 a.m.
Next is Mr. Logan Curtis, speaking with the state
Do you
today.
have Christopher Chase?
Oh, sorry, slightly out of order. I
That's all right.
apologize.
No, I understand.
Mr. Christopher Chase, yes, Your Honor, this one I need to set depositions, although I did speak to the state this morning. They're going to look into potentially a restitution and PTI to resolve this one, but if that does not come through, then I will need to set depositions in this matter, Your Honor, requesting a continuance.
Okay. State,
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
we'll continue this till October 14th.
Now, Mr. Logan Curtis, I'd like to leave him set for docket day should be resolving that next week, Your Honor.
So you want to leave it for docket?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. We'll come back on docket day 8/19.
And finally, Your Honor, Mr. Mark Tisa, this is 24 CF 1082, just received discovery, would request a continuance.
Okay. It's a relatively new case. We'll continue until October 14th.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. I believe
That's
that's
all
all
you
I
got?
have.
Thank you. Ms. Dudley?